Let's take a look at a couple more cases of addition and subtraction of rational expressions. In this example, we notice that the first two rational expressions have their denominators already fully factored. We don't have to do anything with these two denominators. It's only our last rational expression that we're going to have to factor. X squared minus 5x minus 6 is going to factor into the binomial factors x minus 6 and x plus 1. Next, our goal is to take a look at all of the factors inside of our three denominators and try to find our lowest common denominator. Well, it looks like our second fraction here has both of the factors in the denominators of our previous two rational expressions. So we're going to leave this rational expression as it is. We note that the first rational expression needs the factor x minus 6, so let's add that in. The second rational expression is going to require the factor x plus 1, so let's add that in. And now we can add our numerators up to get the following expression. And expanding through and simplifying the numerator, we get the following. X squared minus 3x minus 4 over our common denominator x plus 1, x minus 6. Now it turns out that this trinomial in our numerator does factor, so let's go ahead and factor that. So it is important to check to see if your simplified numerator does factor, because in this case we can cancel out a factor of x plus 1, and note the restriction that x cannot be equal to negative 1. So our final answer in this case is going to be x minus 4 over x minus 6 with that extra restriction. One more example of a rational subtraction. Here we have denominators that are both trinomials, so let's go ahead and factor both of these. And we should get that our first trinomial factors into x plus 3, and our second trinomial factors into x plus 3, x minus 2. So notice that our first fraction has two copies of x plus 3. Our second one only has one copy of x plus 3. So I'm going to go ahead and add in an extra copy of x plus 3 in our second rational expression. However, our first rational expression is missing this factor of x minus 2, so we're going to have to add that factor in over in our first rational expression. Now we have a common denominator, so let's subtract these two expressions. And that's going to give us x minus 2 minus 2 times x plus 3. I've written our denominator as x plus 3 squared times x minus 2. So expanding out our numerator, we should get x minus 2 minus 2x minus 6. And doing some simplification gives us negative x minus 8 in our numerator. And this expression in the numerator is not going to cancel with any of our factors in the denominator, so we are finished.